Hello and welcome to My Finance Teacher. Today we're going to talk about stem and leaf plot. As you see, it's a convenient way to summarize some data which is not extremely large. Generally, stem and leaf plot is one of several ways of displaying raw data in a relatively condensed form. Some other ways include the frequency distribution tables, dot plots, and today we're going to talk about stem and leaf plots. By the way, I've got a link to a dot plot video at the top of your screen, or if you're watching on mobile, down in the description. Clearly, representing or illustrating, displaying data in a condensed form is quite useful. Imagine you have this raw data on student grades or anything like that. Looking at it, especially when it's not sorted, is kind of confusing, and it is more so if there are more observations. So one way to illustrate this data more clearly is to use a stem and leaf plot. First, what we want to do is we want to sort the data in an ascending order from smallest to the largest number. After that, we want to separate the first significant digit. In this case, it's going to be the tens. And as the data ranges from the minimum of 43 to the maximum of 64, our three tens, our three significant digits, are only 4, 5, and 6. These significant digits make up the stem of our plot, and the remainder of each of these values is added in the appropriate row as part of the leaf. And at the end, we add a key or description of how do we read this plot. For example, a 4 separated with a vertical line from 3 represents 43, with 4 being the significant digit at the level 10 in this case, with the remainder 3 for 43. Next, let's jump into Excel to quickly try our hands at making a stem and leaf plot. Let's say we're looking at this data of student grades, and I would like to display this data a little bit more clearly. This is simply raw data, and I'm getting a little bit lost here. First, before we build the stem and leaf plot, let me mention that if our data comes in a horizontal list, as in this example, then the first step for me would be to put it in this vertical list, transpose it so that I can sort it easily. So for example, if I have this list of horizontally displayed data, I can transpose it by hitting Ctrl+C to copy that, right-click, paste special again, and transpose to rotate the data into a vertical orientation. Now let's delete all of that. And the next thing I want to do is to sort the data. Click anywhere within the data, Ctrl+A, data, sort, by our variable of interest. In this case is the student grade. I see that the grades range from 41 to 99, so the front significant digit is again going to be a 10 in this case, and the tens in our data range from 4 to 9. 4 for 40, 5 for 50, 6 for 60, 7 for 70, 8 for 80, and 9 for 90. Next, I'm going to enter the units for each of these observations in a horizontal line after the corresponding significant digit. We have two 1 units and one 5 unit for the grades of 41, 41, and 45. For the grades of 50, we have a 3 unit, a 4, and 3 nines. For the 60s, we have 62, 64, 66, and 69. For the 70s, we have only 77, 81, 84, 89, and 93 and 99. Now let's make the stem a little bit more prominent to separate the significant digits from the remainder. Let's add a little more of this separation here. Next, let's bring these leaves a little bit closer to our stem. I'm going to do that by narrowing the column width. And lastly, let's give it a key. Let's give it an explanation. So choose any number with a stem and a leaf as an example. I'm going to choose 62 here. So a bold 6 separated with a vertical line from 2, in this case actually means 62. And now that I have the data displayed in a little more condensed format rather than the raw data, I'm not getting lost here, and I can read something from this data, where I see the minimum, for example, is at 41, the maximum is at 99. I see that there are only 2 students who got a grade above 90, and there are only 3 students who got a grade below 50. And it looks like the data clusters anywhere around 41 to 69. That's where most of the grades are. So there's your stem and leaf. Good luck on your exams.